Hi David, I saw your message in the Skype group. It's easier for me just to do a video for to answer you here. Okay, so what you're suggesting is that have the search is probably shorter, and more specified for different types of back pain, etc. Nothing wrong with that if that's what you want to do. I'm going to show you an example of what we can do when you do the sort of broader search though, because that would probably answer your question a lot easier, a lot better than what I can do just by typing it. So for example, this campaign here, like I've got YouTube SEO, it's kind of broad campaign. There's lots of different kinds of angles and subtopics could be under YouTube and SEO, but it gives me an advantage in the sense that I can do everything from just here and get some angles, and I can expand upon those angles with more keywords later. Okay, so I'll show you how to do that as well in this video. Okay, so first what I want to do is my sort of core keyword. Okay, so I want to make sure that we can be as accurate as possible and don't have anything creeping in that is maybe like music videos or that kind of thing. That kind of often happens with these kind of tools. So what I'll do is I'll put in here remove if does not contain. I'll put the word YouTube. We've got to make sure we've got the words YouTube and SEO within that title. Okay, put YouTube and SEO. Okay, now that's given me 1200 video URLs. Now I can still clean them up a bit. You can see here, because I'm in Thailand, I'm pulling back some what looks like foreign language kind of titles in here. You probably won't have that if you're not in a foreign country, but if anybody is watching this and you have the same situation as me where you want to find titles in English but these are creeping in, then what you can do is you can use like like Hide My Ass or some kind of VPN to run it and just run it from US or UK or something like that, and that will help you. Okay, so this gives me about 1200 I've got for the keyword YouTube SEO. But say for example I want to go and dig a little bit deeper and see if I can get even more specificity, right? What I can do is I can do this within the same campaign. This time what I can do is I can change the word SEO and I put in the word rank instead. Okay, and you can see here I've got 1114. So say for example the first video I want to do about YouTube SEO tips or tutorial, those 1200 are good for that. Now what if I want to do another video like how to rank YouTube videos? Then I've got YouTube and rank. Okay, and we can go even deeper, even with more specificity. For example, I can put in a date. I'll put 2021 for this because it will probably be more results. But if I click on that, you can see I've got 331 with the date specified as well. So you can see that we can get very tied with what we're doing with our targeting. Okay, now let me just cancel that and I'll come out. Let me just do one more. Say for example the tips and tutorials I was talking about. Okay, tips. You can see I've got 215 here. Now if I take that and I put it in the word tutorial, I'm going to have to delete the tips one in a second, but I've got 215 with tips. Okay, and I'm going to take away the tutorial and the tips keyword here, and I've got another 204 with tutorial. That's giving me about 400 that could be used for a video, or even just an ad group that I might have, a separate ad group that I might have for YouTube SEO, YouTube rank, like how to rank YouTube videos. Another ad group could be YouTube tips and tutorials, etc. It just gives you a little bit more flexibility that you can go and find things, and basically just what you need to do is just go through here and see anything that stands out. The word research is standing out a couple of times in here. You might want to try the word research for example, and it gives you more angles that you might not have thought about. At the same time, you can just build these up. Now if I'm finding something like this, then what I can do is go over to Upper Suggest, and here's where it can get really powerful. Okay, I've already done a search in here for back pain. Okay, so what you can see here is I've done a search for back pain, lower back pain. I put in lower back pain. I can't say that word properly today. So what I've done as well, I've got some different results like stretching and all that kind of stuff. I put in a filter here. You can even do this with the free account, by the way. put in the word lower so that it's in here. And when you put in the word, don't forget to click on enter, and you will see this little X. Okay, if you don't do that, it's not going to do anything. I got caught a couple of times by not doing it properly. But here you can see then I've got all these different keywords here, all with the word lower back pain in there. Okay, now I've exported this to a CSV. I will give you this CSV. I've got 2,000 keywords in here. Okay, all with the words lower back pain. And what you can do then is you can just put that into a campaign and run your campaign. Okay, and you should have some better results by having this kind of specificity, but with all of these different keywords giving you far more searches. Okay, so that you've got a big enough inventory to be able to get, you want to aim for 5,000 as you mentioned, but not always we're going to get that. As long as it's on target, as long as it's really specific for that particular video that you're doing, and try and keep it congruent all the way through, from your ad copy, your video, through to any landing pages you've got as well. Okay, just try and keep it all as relevant as possible and all congruent. If you're using those kind of keywords in your ad copy, make sure those kind of keywords as well are in your landing pages if you're sending people to YouTube over there. Anyway, hope that helps. Thanks.